So, let's talk about that journey from a brilliant idea to an actual, successful digital product. There's a company out there, Pinescopo, that says they've got the map. They call it the path from vision to victory. Let's dive in and see what that's all about.
All right, so picture this. You've got it, that game-changing idea for your business. It's crystal clear in your head. But then you hit that wall, that one big question. What's next? How in the world do you take this amazing vision and actually, build it?
And answering that question, that's the first real hurdle. It's all about having this vision for the future, sure, but more importantly, it's about figuring out how to cross that huge gap between the idea in your head and a real thing people can use. And that's the thing, isn't it? The idea, that light bulb moment, that's the easy part. The real mountain you have to climb is the execution. It's not just about building something that works today. It's about creating a digital solution that can grow with you, one that's ready for whatever the future throws at it.
And if you're going to climb a mountain, you don't go alone, right? You need an expert guide, someone who knows every trail, every pitfall, which brings us to our next part, finding that guide.
And here they are. Pinescopo doesn't just call themselves a contractor. They say they're a technology partner. Their whole mission is pretty simple, really. Use top-notch, cost-effective tech and software to do one thing: turn your vision into a reality.
Okay, so that's a big promise. How do they back it up? Well, let's look at the numbers. First up, experience. They've been doing this since 2011. That's more than a decade of navigating an industry that, let's be honest, changes by the minute.
And in that time, they've successfully launched over 100 projects. And we're not talking about small local apps here. These are complex solutions for businesses all over the world. That's a serious track record.
But this number, this is the one that really says it all. A 95% client satisfaction rate. You just don't get a number like that by accident. That speaks volumes about their commitment to getting it right, project after project.
All right, so they've got the experience, they've got the happy clients, but what do they actually do? Let's open up their comprehensive toolkit and see what tools they bring to the table.
Wow. Okay, this gives us a really good picture. You can see right away, this isn't just one thing. It's the whole shebang. From custom software and app development all the way to cloud strategy, making it look good with UI/UX design, and making sure it doesn't break with testing. They've got the entire process covered. And that's the key takeaway right there. This isn't just about building something and then waving goodbye. They're with you from the very first napkin sketch all the way through to launch, and then providing that round-the-clock support to keep everything running perfectly.
Let's just zoom in on two of their biggest services. On one hand, you have custom software development. Think of this as building a totally unique tool for a very specific job your business needs done. On the other hand, you have web and mobile apps. This is all about creating those slick, fast experiences that work perfectly whether you're on a laptop or a phone.
So knowing what they build is great, but understanding how they build it, well, that's where the trust comes from. So let's walk down their path to victory.
And here's that path, laid out in 4 super clear steps. It all starts with discovery, where they just listen and really get what you're trying to do. Then comes design, where they map it all out. Only then do they get to development, the actual building part, and it all wraps up with deployment, which is really just the beginning of their long-term support.
So what's the point of this whole process? Well, it's all about making sure there are no surprises. It's designed to be agile and completely transparent, so your project gets done on time, on budget, and you're kept in the loop every single step of the way. Of course, a great plan is only as good as the tools you use to execute it. So what's under the hood? Let's take a look at the tech there, built with the best.
Okay, now this is basically a look inside the engine room, and you can see they're using all the modern stuff. For the cloud, you've got the big one, AWS, plus tools like Docker and Kubernetes that let you scale up super easily. For the part you actually see and click on, they're using things like React, which is what makes websites and apps feel so fast and interactive. This isn't old school tech. This is a stack built for the future.
And why does any of that tech jargon matter to you? Because using the right tools from the start is absolutely crucial. It means the final product isn't just going to work, it's going to be scalable, super secure, and optimized to run like a dream. And that brings us right back to where we started, to their main promise. Everything we've just talked about, the experience, the full range of services, that clear process, and all the cutting-edge tech, it's all pointed at one single goal: transforming visions into reality.
So after all that, we're left with one last big question. And this one isn't for them, it's for you. Now that you've seen the path from a simple vision to a finished product, what will you build?